Okay, so you've probably seen all the buzz about AI, right? Chatbots writing poetry, AI making incredible images.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
But today, we're diving a bit deeper. We're really focusing on what feels like the next big step, AI agents.
Hmm.
These aren't just tools that respond to you. These are autonomous systems designed to act for you, to actually get things done.
Right. It's a pretty fundamental shift.
Exactly. And it's not science fiction. It's happening, like, right now.
It really is.
So our goal here in this deep dive is to basically pull out the most important stuff from the sources you sent us.
Kind of cut through the noise.
Yeah, think of it as your shortcut to understanding what's going on, what AI agents are, how they're already impacting things, and, how you can navigate all this without feeling totally lost.
Makes sense. It's moving fast.
So fast. Okay, to really set the scene, let's talk about a couple examples. These really blew my mind.
Okay.
Imagine this. Someone, no coding skills, no developer help, uses an AI agent and builds a fully working SaaS business.
Like a real business.
Yeah, with Stripe payments, Google login, the whole thing, in 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Seriously.
Seriously. And it wasn't just a mock-up. They sent it to a friend put in their credit card, and boom, real transaction, a business was live.
Wow. Okay, that's definitely a step change.
Right. And here's another one, maybe even more direct. Someone used an agent called Operator.
Okay.
They needed water from CVS.
Yeah.
They just told the agent. And the AI handled everything, completely hands-free.
Everything, like ordering payment.
Yep. Selected the water, paid for it, added delivery notes, even tipped the driver.
And the driver.
Had no idea. They thought they were interacting with a person. Arrived with the water, totally unaware it was an AI on the other end.
That's incredible. It really shows them acting as like a proxy for you in the real world.
Exactly. Not just tools, but almost a new kind of workforce.
So maybe we should clarify that difference. What really separates these agents from something like ChatGPT? Because I think a lot of people might just lump them together.
Good point.
Well, the core difference, it's about execution. ChatGPT, you ask it something, it gives you an answer, right? Information, text, code snippets.
Yeah, it responds to a prompt.
Exactly. An AI agent, though, it takes your goal and it runs with it. It doesn't stop until the job's done.
So it's task-oriented, goal-driven.
Precisely. So you need a business plan. It won't just give you an outline. It'll do the research, draft it, maybe even format it, refine it.
Okay.
Or say a marketing campaign. An agent could potentially design the ads, set up A/B tests.
And then actually run them.
Yes, and optimize them in real time based on how they're performing, adjusting bids, changing creative continuously.
Without you needing to constantly check in.
That's the goal, yeah. Autonomy.
Which brings us to something you mentioned earlier, the speed. And, well, the autonomy part.
Right. This is arguably one of the most critical details from the sources. Currently, these agents can maybe run on their own for about 30 minutes before they, need a human to check in or fix something.
Okay, 30 minutes. Doesn't sound that long.
Maybe not. But here's the kicker. That time frame, it's doubling roughly every 7 months.
Doubling every 7 months.
That's the projection. So follow that out. Soon they could run for hours, then days, then weeks.
Indefinitely.
Potentially. And that changes everything. It means we're not just talking about automating little tasks anymore.
We're talking about automating entire jobs.
Exactly. Whole roles.
That pace is, it's hard to wrap your head around. And it immediately brings up that whole jobs discussion, doesn't it? The double-edged sword.
It really does.
Yeah.
On one hand, you've got this very real risk of job displacement.
If your job is predictable, repetitive,
AI is likely coming for it. And it's not just manual stuff anymore. The sources really point out that AI is good with patterns in data.
Which means things like radiology, analyzing x-rays.
Yeah, but that's a prime example. Roles we used to think needed deep human expertise. Accountants, customer service reps, even aspects of what doctors and lawyers do.
The numbers are pretty sobering, too. Some sources mentioned, 50% of jobs could be automated?
Yeah, and one stat was that 80% of roles requiring just a high school diploma are potentially at risk. Significant.
It really makes you wonder about historical parallels, Have we faced disruption like this before, and what happened?
That's a great question. But even with that disruption, there's the other side of the coin, right?
The opportunity side.
Exactly. Because if you figure out how to use these agents...
You could massively boost your productivity, like 10x it, potentially.
Or start those businesses we talked about in minutes, not months.
Yeah.
You could potentially outcompete people or companies sticking to the old ways.
So the key becomes adapting. Learning how to leverage this new capability.
Absolutely. It's not just about using the tools, it's about mastering them, understanding how to prompt them effectively.
Ah, prompt engineering. That term keeps popping up.
Right. It's about structuring your requests to get the best possible outcome, turning the AI from just a tool into like a real partner or co-pilot.
Okay, that makes sense. But we have to talk about the other side, too. The dark side, as some sources call it. The risks involved.
Yeah, that's definitely the elephant in the room. This isn't just like inventing a faster tractor. It's potentially a new kind of intelligence.
Well, what are the immediate worries, the things happening now?
Well, one big one is deepfakes and scams.
Okay.
AI cloning voices, faces, even writing styles.
So someone could pretend to be you convincingly.
Very convincingly.
Yeah.
Scammers are already using this stuff to steal money. It really erodes trust online, How do you know who you're really talking to?
That's scary. And then there are the more physical threats.
Right. Autonomous weapons. The sources talk about AI-powered drones that could target specific people, maybe based on facial recognition.
Yes.
Or governments using AI surveillance on a massive scale to control populations. And the scary part is this isn't theoretical future stuff. It's happening.
Wow. And beyond those immediate dangers.
There's maybe a more philosophical risk, a loss of meaning for us, for humans.
How so?
Well, if AI starts handling everything, work, decisions, maybe even creative tasks, what's left for people to do? What gives life purpose?
That sense of accomplishment, creativity, connection.
Exactly. Those are things AI can't really automate, but they're core to being human.
This really leads into someone whose perspective seems crucial here, Geoffrey Hinton.
Yes. Hinton, a true giant in the field.
Right. I mean, this guy basically bet his entire career, like 50 years, on neural networks, the tech that underlies modern AI.
Even when almost no one else believed in it. His work really paved the way for OpenAI, Google DeepMind, all of it.
Which makes his recent statements so striking. He's admitted he was slow to recognize the risks.
Yeah, he said he never imagined it would develop this quickly, and now he's really sounding the alarm.
It makes you wonder what specifically changed his mind. What is he seeing?
Well, he talks about risks in sort of two main categories.
Okay.
First, it's bad humans using AI. Pretty straightforward. Think cyber attacks, manipulating elections, maybe even designing biological weapons.
Right, using AI as a powerful, dangerous tool.
Exactly. But the second category, the one he seems even more worried about, is AI actually outsmarting us.
Superintelligence.
Right. An intelligence so far beyond ours that it might see us as irrelevant or maybe even an obstacle.
How does he describe that risk?
He uses this really vivid analogy. He says AI now is like a tiger cub.
Cute, maybe a little dangerous, but manageable.
Right. But what happens when that tiger grows up? If it decides it doesn't need us or that we're in its way,
We're in trouble.
big trouble, especially because, as he puts it, we don't know how to control it. We don't understand how these complex systems truly think or make decisions.
That is a chilling thought. And this ties into his predictions about jobs, too, right?
Absolutely. He foresees massive unemployment, and not just the expected roles like factory work or driving.
You're talking lawyers, accountants.
Even creative roles, potentially. Anything that relies on processing information and finding patterns, AI could eventually do.
So solutions like universal basic income, UBI, get mentioned.
Yeah, as a way to handle the economic fallout. But Hinton raises that deeper question again. Even if people have money, what happens when they lose their purpose, that sense of contributing?
It's a huge societal question, which makes his career advice kind of fascinatingly blunt.
Oh, you mean the plumber thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When asked what people should do, he literally says, become a plumber.
It sounds funny, but his reasoning is serious. Robots, for all their advances, still struggle with complex physical tasks that require dexterity, problem-solving in messy real-world environments.
Things plumbers do every day, for
Right.
now at least.
Right, for now.
But okay, if the risks are so high, and even pioneers like Hinton are worried, can't we just slow down, put the brakes on?
That's the incredibly difficult part. Hinton himself is pretty pessimistic about that. Why? It's a global race. You have countries competing, corporations competing. If one lab or one nation decides to pause AI development for safety reasons.
Someone else will just surge ahead.
Exactly. The competitive pressure, both economic and military, is immense. It makes coordination incredibly hard.
So what does he suggest then, if slowing down is unlikely?
He outlines a few possibilities, though he admits they're challenging. One is global cooperation, maybe some kind of international body like a world government for AI regulation.
That sounds ambitious.
Extremely. He also pushes for much more investment in safety research, urging companies to prioritize making AI safe and controllable, not just more powerful or profitable.
Putting ethics ahead of the bottom line.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
And finally, he talks about public pressure, people needing to understand the risks and demand accountability from tech companies and governments.
So it's a multi-pronged approach, but no easy answers.
Not at all. His core message seems to be, this is serious, potentially existential, and we need to act thoughtfully now. It could be amazing or it could be catastrophic. The choice is ours.
Okay, so after hearing all that, the potential, the risks, the speed,
Yeah.
what does this actually mean for you listening right now? How do you thrive in this?
Yeah, let's bring it back to the practical. We pulled together a sort of game plan based on the sources.
Okay, what's step one?
Become a high-agency generalist.
High-agency generalist. Break that down.
Okay. High agency means being proactive, taking initiative, not just waiting to be told what to do.
Yeah.
Generalist means having a broad skill set, being able to adapt and pivot.
Because specialists in narrow fields might be more easily automated?
That's the idea. The future seems to favor people who can connect dots across different areas and use AI to solve complex, novel problems.
Okay, adapt and take initiative. Makes sense. What's next?
Master the AI tools and now W. Don't wait.
And get your hands dirty.
Exactly. Play with ChatGPT, sure, but also tools like Replit for coding, Midjourney for images, whatever agents become available. Really learn that prompt engineering we talked about.
Learning how to talk to the machines effectively.
Yes. The faster you learn and integrate these tools into how you work and think, the bigger your advantage. Don't just be a user. Be an explorer, a creator with these tools.
All right. Number 3.
Double down on what makes you uniquely human.
Creativity. Empathy.
Exactly. Leadership, original ideas, emotional intelligence, strategic thinking, building relationships. AI might handle the what and how of many tasks.
But the why, the purpose, the vision, the human connection, that's our domain.
Precisely. Our role shifts more towards ideation, strategy, and connection.
Yeah.
Things AI can't replicate authentically.
Okay, human skills are key. And the last point.
Build an audience. Develop your personal brand.
Why is that so important now?
Because in a world that's going to be flooded with AI-generated content, clones, deepfakes, authenticity stands out.
Being recognizably, genuinely you.
Yes. Having a direct connection with people who trust your voice, your perspective. That's a powerful moat, as they say. It shows your unique value that AI can't just copy.
So be adaptable, master the tools, lean into human strengths, and build authentic connections. That's the game plan.
That seems to be the consensus from the sources, yeah.
It really brings us back to that fundamental question, doesn't it? This isn't just about technology changing jobs.
It's changing what it means to be human. That's what the sources are wrestling with.
Are we heading towards becoming, like, house cats? Comfortable, maybe, provided for by AI, but ultimately purposeless?
That's the cautionary vision? Or do we use this incredible new capability to unlock something better?
A new era of human creativity, connection, maybe even abundance.
That's the hope. That's the potential upside.
So just to wrap up here, AI agents are a massive shift, truly revolutionary. They're changing work, life, everything.
Huge opportunities, but also very real, significant risks.
And the key thing seems to be agency, right? This future isn't just something that's going to happen to us.
No, we have choices to make.
Yeah.
We get to shape how this unfolds.
So the final thought to leave everyone with, it's not really, will AI take over? Is it?
No, maybe the better question is,
What will you build with it?